Good morning. It's Friday and we're back for my Facebook Live. So as you're hopping on, I'm going to pin the comments or pin the links in the comments and that they're there for you. I've got some great goodies. Actually, today is a look I did yesterday. I vamped it up or amped it up a little bit. Yesterday I was going out for an appointment and I had 15 minutes to get out the door. And so this is my go-to look. This is one of my favorite looks. But today I'm just going to add a couple things, just a little switch up, but I'm going to show you what I did because if you're in a hurry and need to get out of the door, this is the one you want to do. So while you're hopping on, I'm going to, of course, start with my eye cream. Good morning. Good morning, Karen. Welcome, welcome. This eye cream is amazing. It is why I love it so much. Well, since I've been using it, which has only been, I don't know, a month, not long, I've seen tremendous results with my dark circles and my bags. I have bags and I've seen them shrinking. They're firming up. And it has and the reason why is it has caffeine and ginseng in it, as well as vitamin E. I'm trying to remember what else is in it. I always forget. I'm trying to remember all the different products and the ingredients. It's a challenge for my brain. But as you can see, I'm applying it with my ring fingers because you want to be gentle with that area under the skin. But it gives you like an almost instant firming, but also it has the long-term effects. Good mornings, Zaneta. Welcome. It's so good to see you girls. Hello, gorgeous. So, and then I'm going to hop on now with right away with my primers. And primers are so important. I've worn makeup my whole life. And you know, when I look back at I even noticed it myself back then. I'm doing the eye primer. Is that you'd put makeup on and then you didn't look like you had makeup on, or it would not never lasted all day, never. And since I started using Unique, that's what sold me on it, and is because for the first time in my life, I look like I'm like, not that you have makeup on, but I look the way I want to look. I look refreshed, smooth skin, healthy, and it stays on all day. When I go to bed at night and I go to wash it off, it looks the same, like from the morning all day long. Now, my favorite is the Mattifying Primer. And the word is deceiving. You might think, oh, it's drying, but it's not. It's like it does sort of mattify the look of your skin because it's filling in all of those fine lines and pores. And so you're going to have a really smooth finish, but your makeup is going to stay on all day. And I'm going to make sure I get it under my eyes too, because I want it to fill in any lines and wrinkles and those pores. Now, if you have oily skin, this is where you would apply, after your primer, setting powder. You could or setting spray, and you could even put your setting spray on first, let it dry 5 minutes, then put your primers on, and then setting spray again, if that's for really oily skin. But right now, if you had oily skin, even just this would do good. So this is where you'd put your setting spray on and then go make your coffee. And normally it's really good if the primers can be on for a few minutes to let them do their job. But of course, for a Facebook Live, we can't wait that long, so we're hopping right in. And so now I've got my primers done. And before I came on air, of course, I did my rose water toning, I did my serums, my moisturizer, and then I came on and did my eye cream last here with you. Good morning, Shelly. Welcome. Hello, gorgeous. So this is what I did yesterday when I was in a rush. I had 15 minutes to get out the door and I had no makeup on. And so I changed things up because when you're in a hurry, you have to. So I'm using the spray foundation today. And it really is an incredible product because you need to shake it up because, of course. And so I'm going to just do 2 spritz. That seemed like, oh, I hope it's not getting empty. And so when I was in a really hurry yesterday, this is what I did. And I had to switch things up a bit because I was short on time. And this But I call this look my go-to fast look, but with no compromises. I still looked good the way I wanted to look. Now, the spray foundation is amazing because it has such good coverage. And you feel like you have nothing on your face. Like, I don't feel like anything. I feel like I've just washed my face. And I've got this message popping up. Get rid of it. And so it has no scent, no fragrance. It's great for sensitive skin. And this actually is the one that's in high demand for people who are going to a special occasion or to a wedding, because it's not a cream, it's not a liquid, so it's like, it's airbrushed is what it is. And so, and it's fast and easy. Oh, I think I did 3 sprays. I got a little more. So the more you do, of course, the more coverage you're going to get. And it will cover up discolorations, freckles, rosacea. I never can say it right. Rosacea. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that word. Scars, skin damage. And so normally I do my eyes first so that I can clean it up. But when you're in a hurry, and this is what I was showing you what I did yesterday, to get out the door, you make some shortcuts. And so this is what I did. So, but I was going to show you the difference between the two. I forgot. Now you can go back for more if you want. And if you ever feel like, okay, your skin looks a little dry, then just take the rose water toning mist and just give it, it's just this like gentle mist. It's beautiful. They've got the best sprayer. And so then you can just do that. Now, the other thing you can do is I'm going to grab a kabuki brush and spray it with the foundation. And then just go in on certain areas where there's more creasing. And this kind of presses it in and gives you that more airbrushed, more, and it looks more moist. Yeah, I've got a little more coverage on this side. I think I'll go give one more shot on this side, make them even. Now, of course, I didn't do that yesterday. I just did it and ran out the door. So I went to the chiropractor. I'm still working on my knee. It's getting better. But I got my winter tires on, and guess what I woke up to this morning was snow on the ground. So I was so, like, that's just never happened to me to get the timing so perfect. Okay, so now, oh, the other thing I want to tell you about it is that it has macadamia nut, vitamin E, and squalene, which helps fight off skin damaging free radicals, which contributes to our aging, of course, right? It's also got powerful anti-aging properties and anti-inflammatory benefits. So it's really great for people who have skin conditions like acne or eczema. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Ida. So I just finished applying the foundation. So now we are switching things up. So now I'm going to go into my concealer. And the thing that I changed up yesterday, because when you're running to get out the door, is I just used my fingers. And so I'll do the same today. And so I just took a dab with my baby fingers, blended them together. Like I said, I was in a hurry to get out the door. And so I was doing shortcuts, and I just thought, okay, let's show shortcuts. And then I grabbed my damp baby bud. These buds are amazing. Always use them damp. Never dry. And I just went in. They dry, the concealer dries fast. And I went a little bit on my eye. Now I'm not getting the smooth coverage that I want, but I was pretty skimpy on it. Let me try it with the kabuki brush. Yeah, that's good. I think the damp might have been till it gets on there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I wasn't going for perfection, but I did want to still brighten that area. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the kabuki. I'm pretending I got to get at the door. And often what I will do is put a little bit of moisturizer in there. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Doris. Welcome. I'm sure I'll go back and welcome everybody after. So there. So I was like, okay, it's done. We're on to the next thing. And so now we're going to go on to bronzer and contouring. And I love the pressed powders. You know, they have a bronzer, and they took it off to be reformulated, and then COVID hit, so that's why we're waiting for it to come back. But you know, I'm loving the pressed powders. They're such a finely milled, silky finish, and I'm using Voil, and I keep switching it up, and the other favorite of mine is Twill. So those two make awesome for bronzers for contouring. And so you hardly need any. Just taking a little, always swirl it in the cap, and then tap it off, and then, or blow it off, and with a very light hand, and with your brush, like the other key thing is the tools that we use. They have amazing brushes. So this is the tapered blusher brush, and it is tapered, and you'll see it's also squished on one way and fatter on the other, and it's tapered, and so that is all to help you with application. So with it horizontally, aiming from the top of your ear towards the corner of your mouth, but stop a couple fingers away, then just do a very light hand till you start to see a line. And then stop and turn it vertically and blend. And then you don't have a soft line. And we're going for softness today. There. And do you see how that just gives structure to your face? So we've taken the color away, it's all one color, and now we're adding cheekbones. Just by doing that, that's making that recede and making your cheekbones pop. So now we'll go and do the other side. Very little, swirl it in the cap, and then tap, and then again the same thing. With your brush horizontally, make that gentle line till you see it, turn it vertically, and then swirl, just to soften it up. And then I take some, and then same thing with on the top of your forehead, and you follow the hairline, and then but then I don't do as much using the very center. It's all part of making this highlighting the center of your face and making that stand out. And so you can go a little more on the sides, the temples, and then I like to do the side of the nose. And that is also part of helping your nose look slender. And under the lip, and this is perfect. These are little tips for people, especially like me with skinny lips. We want to make our lips look fuller. And so by doing a little bit of shading under your bottom lip, it's going to make your lip look a little more, it's going to make that recede and give the illusion of a more pouty lip. And then the other place we're going to add some is under the jaw line, and then sweep it down. And that too is going to help with any double chins, as well as making your face look coordinated, because usually our makeup, we want it to match our chest colors, to blend, and that's just going to help start to blend it away to your chest so that you don't have color here, and then a white neck. There we go. That is done. So now on to blush, and I chose an interesting color for you. Now this is going to make you take a double take. This one is called Surreal, and look at this color. Now don't get scared. They are amazing. Unique is really amazing with their products. They're so pigmented that you think it's going to be that color, but look at the soft, beautiful color it's going to come out. This is called Surreal. And so what you want to do, same thing, is just below your pupil, hitting your cheekbone, and then just dab it on, sticking to the top of your bronzing. and then just swirl it in. And it's gonna just blend in with that bronzer. And look at that, isn't that pretty? I don't know, I'm hoping you can see it. It's just beautiful. Like it's, you know, it's, your skin is looking healthy. And the same thing on the other side. And then tap it on, following the cheekbone and just hugging the edge close to your bronzer. And then sweep that in, swirl that in. There we go. So pretty, so pretty. Now, on to, you know, I'm new at doing this and I don't want to take too much time. So I know I'll get more experienced. So now we're going to go on to highlighter. And I'm using Pearly. Seems to be the one I'm stuck with using these days. I always have a hard time opening this one. There we go. And I'm going to use the fan brush. And it's this pretty peach champagne, I'll call it. And it's just going to give you this little bit of a sun-kissed, just a little bit of shimmer. Now the wonderful thing about their blush is it has shimmer in it, so it does give you that little bit of a highlighted look. And then I'm just adding a little bit more specifically to the top of our cheekbone, so that is showing like as if the sun hits there, and it's going to also help give you, we're adding lift and making it look like, you know, your cheekbones are up here and you're going to look more youthful. Nothing is falling and drooping. Same thing on this side. And then the Cupid's bow. And then I like to go down the center of the nose. And I'll get a little more. And there you go. And then we've got a little bit of this sun-kissed glow. And now we're going to go in with our, I'm going to do my brows. No, my brows. That's what I'm going to do next before I do this. So I'm going to use their pencils today because Unique really hit the mark with the formula for their brow pencils, and I'm using medium and light, or I think that's what they're called, medium and light. And they are really, they go on like butter. You don't have to sharpen them. They're retractable, and they're a beautiful, beautiful, they stay on, and they are, go on so easy. It's just the best brow pencil I've ever used. So I'm starting with my bottom, cleaning up the edge. And then the top, I come in a little ways. I don't want to make the top look too harsh. And you're going to your arch and then down. And then just do little pencil strokes. And then this is where I like to switch to the light. You don't need to, you can stay the way it is. I'm going to switch the light just because I find that most of the time your thickest part of your eyebrows, you know, are consistent throughout, and then usually the front, it gets a little more wispy, and so I wanted to use the lighter. I would say there, Doris, that they are water resistant. I would say water resistant. They do stay on. I think that if they were, I will say water resistant. I can look that up to be sure, but with waterproof, because I mean, if you went and jumped in the swimming pool, they would stay on. So I guess that's waterproof. I know that they stay on. I haven't, till I go to wash them off at bedtime. Because I know they, pretty much I think everything they say is water resistant, just because then it comes off easier with makeup remover, and waterproof is almost like it's really difficult to get off. But good question. I'll confirm that for you. And so I like to use the lighter one at the front, and that just gives it as if that's that more natural growth. And then at the spoolie, I'm just going to blend it out and soften it. Same thing on the other side. With a steady hand. I went little bloop. It's like, oh well. And just to let you know today, oh, about the sale too, this is the best sale that my website probably will have all year. If you get 3 items, 3 qualifying items, so the things that don't qualify are the concealer because it was just launched, the skincare, and I'm trying to remember what was the other one. Was it lips? I think it was lips because they're low on the lipsticks, but I'm not, I'll have to confirm that. And then I'm going in with the lighter one. If you choose 3 items, you get 15% off, 4 items, 20% off, and 5 items, 25% off. Like, that is an awesome deal. And also, there's lots happening. It's so exciting because of COVID. It's made packaging and more difficult to source. There's the supplies. And so I'm going to keep this one handy because I'm going to need that later. They've just restocked the cleanser this morning, and since I've started with Unique back in June, that's been out of stock. So it just came back in stock today, and I'm so excited about that. So, and they've also just got back up running the subscription program, so you can get your skincare coming on a regular basis. So I signed up. You can just get one moisturizer, like the daytime moisturizer, or the evening, or you can add a serum. You can add the cleanser. I've chose the quad with the cleanser, the serum, and the daytime and nighttime moisturizers, and you can choose whether you want to come every 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months. Like, I set it up, I think it automatically was set up for me at 2 months, and then I went in after and changed it because I still have some product, and so I changed it to 4 months just to gauge how long it's lasting. And I'm finding it's going to last a long time because you don't need very much. I use very little of each of the products. So now we are going on to our eyes. And so I cannot believe this is still up there. This is my favorite palette, palette 6. And I'm going to show you a really soft and easy look. And this is the look I did really fast for running when you want to run out the door. So I'm first of all going to go in with Calm. Just because I did put makeup on my eyes this time, I'm going to go in with Calm and a fluffy crease brush and just set the whole eye. And I'm going to do my brow too. And it's these eyeshadows are a quality mineral eyeshadow infused with primers. So even though I did put my foundation over my primer, when you're in a pinch to get out the door, you take some shortcuts. And so this is what I did. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Enthralled, which is this light, really pretty, soft, pretty brown. And this is going to be a really neutral look. And we're going to do this as our transition color. And I just started it on the outer edge and then just sweep it following the crease and your brow bone. And I just want to sweep that, swirl it. We just want to blend it in now. We're going for a soft eye today. And you can even get the blending brush, which is softer and really helps to soften that. Okay, going in to do the other side. And I try to hold it back here, because if you're holding it further up here, you're going to get a more concentrated, targeted area. But when you're holding it back here, I want it to be a little softer and more blended out. And just okay. And I'll take the blending brush just to give it a blend out these. This is going to be, I know lots of people are scared of getting too deep colors, so this is going to be something probably your favorite look too. And now I'm going to go in with Blazing, and I'm going to use it sparingly. And this is just going to add a little bit of warmth with the same fluffy crease brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it, not much, and I'm going to swirl it or tap it. And just on the outside, we're going to make that gentle V. And then we're just going to fill it in and just swirl it. So this is going to be a very soft eye today. And then I'm going to blend that. Isn't that pretty? So you see how it's just, of course, it's adding this ombre effect. So you look, it's very, very, very easy. So go back and just taking very little, tapping it, swirl it, and the same thing. Do like a V, or you could call it a Pac-Man mouth, and then fill it in. Just so that you're making like a triangle. And you can, if I was going out or to some event, or say if you were going out on a date night with your husband or something like that, you can glam it up and just go a little deeper, using the same shades, and then just by lightening it, it's a really soft, pretty day look. So this is what all I did yesterday, and then I just added liner and mascara and lips, and I was out the door. So, but I'm going to just amp it up a little bit today. And so now I'm going to grab I'm going to grab my crease brush, and I'm going to go in with Lofty. It's got a shimmery beige, cream, champagne, I guess. And I'm going to put just a little bit of it in the inner corner while I have this open. Just a little. And now the star of the show, and this is what I'm adding for you today, because this is really what's going to make your eyes pop, is the Reverent liquid eyeshadow. See, am I missing anything? No, don't think so. I think I got everything. Hey! And so I'm going to just sort of scrape it off because I don't want too much for my first go round. And so starting at the inner, you're going to just do a couple swipes. About 3/4 of the way, and as high as your pupil, and then about 3/4 of the way. And then I'm going to take, I want to get a clean, fluffy crease brush, and then just sort of blend that. And the thing with liquid shadows is they are perfect for anyone who has wrinkles, oily eyelids, hooded eyes. If you wear glasses, this is really going to make your eyes stand out. It just makes your eyes pop. It makes it look more awake. I'm trying to think what other things you can have. And there you go. And now I'll do the other side. Same thing. So I scraped a lot of it off because I just wanted it very light to begin with. And now I'm just going to blend it. And it doesn't move. It doesn't, once it's dry, it does not crease. It does not go into your crease or of your eye at all, nothing. And now I'm going to go back and take a little bit more, and then just add a bit more in the center of your eye to really make that pop. And I got a little piece on there. I'm going to go get off here. There was a dried fleck on there. Of course. Okay. I love the liquid shadows. So just a little bit more in the center. blending brush. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. It's such a soft, pretty look. And this comes in the beauty box, the Reverent, and it is everyone's favorite. Get my blending brush. And you can always go back and add more color if you think of something that you want more of. Here we go. Done. Isn't that pretty? Very soft. And the other thing with the liquid shadows is that it's like they have variances with the light. They have this shimmering glow, so they'll change. Hello, Randy, welcome. Oh, that's okay. You can catch the replay. And so they, with the light, you'll look like you have more eyeshadows on than you actually do. So yesterday, I just used the brown, which is called Proper Dip and Draw Liner, and then mascara, and I was out the door. Like, it was a fast look. But today I thought I would just do a little something different. So I am taking the chocolate brown, which is called Proper eyeliner, and I'm going to tight line because I want to leave my eyes with just the shadow light, and that's what makes them pop. And this also really showcases your eyelashes. And so I'm going to tight line. So I'm going to just lift. And I'm going to just do the outer third of my eye. And the same thing, the tight lining is in the waterline. And that leaves my, so it's just framing. And it also has the tendency to make those, especially when I'm just sticking to the outer corners, it's going to make your eyelashes look thicker on those areas. Same thing on this side. And it's leaving the top of my eye clean so that my eyelid will look bigger as well. Just by doing the brows too. I don't know if you noticed, it also just suddenly makes, it's like an instant eye lift when you don't do your brows. And when you do your brows, all of a sudden it's like you have had a brow lift done, and then you have like more space for your eyes. Your eyes look more open. It's just amazing what these little things do. So then same thing on this side. So I'm just lifting to tight line, which is going in the waterline, and I'm only going part way. Same thing on the bottom. There we go. And now, onto mascara. See what I'm missing anything? I didn't do the setting powder. Now I can do the setting powder. Or did I? No, I didn't do this yet. Okay. So, we want to set, especially the concealer. So I'm going to use the powder concealer brush and tap it off. I don't want a lot on there, just to get set under my eyes, and I'm going to press. So that it's going to try to not to settle into the fine lines. I normally like to have a bigger brush, but I didn't bring one with me today. And I'm going to actually use my kabuki brush just to sweep, make sure there's no fallout from my eyeshadow. And now I'm going to use powder concealer brush, and what this is going to do, it's going to set your makeup. It's also going to, it has diffusers in it, so it helps to blend from any soft lines, and especially for oily skin, this is going to stop your makeup from breaking down as you have your oils and body moisture come out of your skin. Good morning. Hello, gorgeous Linda. It's going to help to trap them and keep them, especially around, these areas. And if you have really oily skin, there's a method I showed one of my tutorials called baking. And you just, basically what it is you're just going to use a whole lot more. And so you take a flat sponge, damp sponge, put it in and set it on all over, like it's quite thick. It's like not all over, but all in your T-zone basically, or the areas where you have heavier oils. And so you're going to apply more, and then just use a fan brush to whisk it away. And that, just people with oily skin will need more setting powder. But this is your magic. This is what keeps your makeup from breaking down, as well as the setting spray. So now we're on to eyelashes. So today I'm going to use primer. I didn't yesterday as I was running out the door. Little shortcuts. But what I do love about the Lash Primer is that it also nourishes your lashes as well as plumps them. And so it helps with building the volume and the length. So I like to use it. And I was going to think, did I use it yesterday? I hope it's not getting low. Okay. There we go. Goes on white, which is really cool. Have you ever had white eyelashes before? So who took my haughty lip gloss? Who can I blame? It's disappeared. Isn't that weird? I live alone, and it's like, where do these things go? I think it's right now, it's because I'm moving makeup back and forth, back and forth. I can hardly wait to get my station set up. So things can get misplaced, I guess. Okay, now I'm going in with Twisted. And what's so wonderful about this mascara isn't two things. Is it has two wands. It has a skinny wand, which is awesome to get those your lower lashes, but get all of those little corners that you could never always had to miss before. And so you're getting every single lash. And then it's got the normal size wand, but it has this molded bristle. Like it's all about the brush, and it's like a comb. So it really separates. Check my purses. Good idea. Thank you. I will, because you never know. What if I bet you I did and forgot that I did take it with me. Thank you. Why didn't I think of that? You know, it was so cute, I have to tell you. So whenever I would lose stuff, when Ken was alive, I would be like, oh, where's my mascara? I can't find my mascara. And I'd be looking all over the place. And then I couldn't find it. So I have to move on, do something else. I had to go run out the door for an appointment. And then, you know, I'd come home and Ken would be la 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 whistling and wandering around. Sometimes he would do that for a couple days. And then all of a sudden he'd say, here it is. He was looking all that time. What a sweetie, eh? Not like your place, eh? Is it Shelley and Ethel? I have to tell them. I love this. I think it's a story. This is a story of my sisters at their house when one of you girls lost something, and you'd go, I can't find my backpack. I need my backpack. I gotta get going to school out the door. And then, you know, they're frantically looking, assuming everybody else is looking, but nobody is. And then when they find it, they go, stop looking, when nobody was. I love that story. I had to share it. Anyway, so, oh, see, I always forget. Next side, I gotta do. Next side. We're doing good time today. Hey, girls, are you proud of me? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm trying. So I was going to just do, yesterday, oh no, you know what I did yesterday for lips? For Fast Out the Door? And I'm going to do the same, similar, just a different color. I used, yes, I love that. Stop looking. I laugh every time. So even to this day, you know, I remember when you're on the cruise, you know, and when you're in this tiny little room and three of us women, when Doris, my two sisters, and I, oh, thank you, Randy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know. I prayed about it. Prayed about going faster. We'd be in this small room, and even then, like, you know, it was so cute. Ethel would be like, looking, where's this? And, you know, we were just hurrying to get ready because we had, you know, our supper hour, and we all were trying to get ready, and all of a sudden I'd hear Ethel go, stop looking. I'd laugh. It's like, we weren't. Yes. Anyway, it's funny. It's just such a cute story. So, oh, the other thing I love about this, I don't know if I told you. So it has the 2 wands, and it has the same ingredients that are in my eyelash serum. So if you're not using the serum, or you just can't afford to get it right now, don't feel guilty then, because if you're using the Twisted Mascara, you're getting those ingredients were helping your lashes to grow while you wear a mascara. There you go. So now I'm going to go in with the small wand. I switched it up. I was always starting with the small wand, and now I'm trying to do it with the big wand first and then go in with the small, and it gives me so much product. I had to take some off. And then this is going to go in to get those little tight corners, help to separate. And this is buildable. So you can go back and keep building on the length, which so many do. And it's amazing. I never seem to have the time to. It's like once it's on, I'm done. I'm out of here. There's always so much to do. I remember when we had girls at home, like the full family, we were busy, but it just, as the family, got smaller and smaller, it just seemed our life got busier because I guess, there's more people sharing the load. And so when Ken passed away, it's like, I'm even busier yet because you're taking on so much. And it's so, lots of people think, oh, you're just you have lots of time. You're the same. You always use the small one first. Yeah, that's what I've always been doing. So now I just thought I'm going to switch it up and see which one do I like better. So far, not one more than the other. They're both good. And now this is the thing with the small wand, Randy. It was so cute. She didn't know about the small wand. And what's so amazing is that when I started using the Unique mascara, I loved it so much, but I didn't like with the 4D. It has a fatter wand. It's more like a brush. And so I couldn't get, it was a little, not for me, but it was a challenging. I was okay to get the bottom lashes, but I had a harder time getting close. So I was actually, seriously, no word of a lie, going to write to the company and give them my recommendation to taper the edge. And then they came out with this. It was like, I don't have to write that letter. They took my idea and improved it. So I obviously wasn't the only one that wished we had a smaller. But who would have dreamt to put a wand within a wand? Did I tell you I woke up to snow today? I got my snow tires on, winter tires on, and that was never, I don't think, that's never been timed so perfectly. I made my appointment, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And everybody else was scrambling. I was so tired. My chronic fatigue has been bad. And so must have looked the sight. Thankfully, they did have chairs this time. And I was thinking, oh good, I'm going to do some work on my phone. And I just couldn't. I fell asleep. So there I was for an hour. When you have chronic fatigue, you can't fight it. You just have to do what you have to do. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to, actually, I wanted to do my setting spray before I did my lashes. Oh well, do it after. Because I hate to add that extra wet to them. So what I did yesterday, running out the door, is I took one of our colored lip liners. Now, if you have trouble with your lipstick bleeding, use lip liners. And our lip liners are amazing, and they are, again, water resistant. I'm going to use that word. You can drink your coffee. They last throughout the day. And I still had my lipstick on at the end of the day. And so what I did is I lined it. I wish I could remember the name of the color. I lined my lips, and then I just sort of dotted it and blended it so it was not lighter, and then popped some gloss, and I was out the door. But the liner, it stays on. Use it as a lipstick all day. And so today I'm going to use Prudent before I use it though, I wanted to line my lips. I thought I'd show you. I've been lining my lips with the brow pencils. Either one, the medium or the light. I'm going to do the light today, going in for a really light, more nudie look. Just because I've had a lot of cold sores through my life, and so my lip lines are not so perfect. I have scars, and so this is just going to give me that crisper lip look. Take off any makeup. And you can use the medium too. I've used both. It's not necessary though, as I say. I just like a brown liner. I don't know why. With a nude lip, oh, I think that's so sharp. There's a picture of, it's hard to talk when you're doing your lips, isn't it? There's a picture of Beth, the bounty hunter's wife that passed away. And she has this beautiful lip. It's like this brown liner. I went hunting all over for that kind of shade of the brown liner and the nude lip, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Welcome, hello, gorgeous. Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay. I'm so glad you're here, though. And now I'm going in with Prudent. Same thing. It's a liner. I'm going to use it as lipstick today. And you will have, this should help your issue, if you have the issue with your lips not staying through the day. Sorry. Very soft. Isn't that pretty? And now I'm just going to top it with a little bit of gloss because I can't find my hottie. This is not unique. Thankfully, I did keep a couple because they are out of stock, their glosses, and I can hardly wait for you girls to try the hottie. It has lip plumping, and it's like this cooling, tingling feeling too. It's really cool, but it's a really pretty color. Oh, I haven't used them. Sorry, Iris, I haven't used them yet. Now I have to tell you girls about Iris LaRock has this adorable business. She makes these one-of-a-kind made-to-order makeup bags. I'll just grab them. I didn't use them because I wanted them handy to share. Kept them handy. Here we go. They're so cute. And these are the colors that I chose. And you can choose the fabric for inside. Look, Shelly! That's where it is! That's so cute. Thank you for bringing that up, Iris. I needed that. I would have been a long time before I found this because I was keeping this handy, not to use. Till so that I could show. That's hilarious. There it is. There's my hottie lip gloss. I can hardly wait till this is back, girls. You're gonna want it. Yes. All right. So now we're just going to set it with setting spray. Absolute must. Why do all this work and then have it not lasting all day long? I know. Thank you for bringing that up. So cute. So the biggest sale we're having ever right now. Don't miss it till the end of the month. You can and if you need any help with choosing items or what should you get or color match, I'd be happy to help you. This is an awesome time if you haven't got foundation yet. I can help you pick which one and your color, right color for you. Any other things, just message me. I'm here to help. Now, as for the clothes, I'll have to show you what I'm wearing today. You won't believe this. Get ready. Yes, get ready. So I'm wearing this really cute, I'm gonna hide the bottoms, really cute, it's kind of like a crochet knit hoodie. Okay, here goes. With, I'll take a full grown shot. Camel, they're like a camel leggings. I love them. They're buttery soft. I feel so comfortable in them. And I'm wearing it with a layering tank. And this color is charcoal. I've also got another pair of these coming in the blues because I love them so much that when I have to wash them, I almost go into mourning because I miss them so much. So I'm wearing it with the lace bra. I had the brown on, and then I thought, okay, I'll switch up for cream. I don't know. And then the charcoal, which I love, their layering tanks because they hold everything in, and you just have that extra warmth. And then this adorable. So I'm not sure if the cream is on the website, but there's a gray, like a steel gray. It's really pretty on. I should order it. And you can see it's got a hood, and when you wear the layering tank, you just feel warm and tucked in, and it's very slimming. And the camel pants, you will not believe it, but you have to grab them. I have never had a pair of leggings so soft and comfortable and warm. Oh, you got yours yesterday. Awesome, great, I'm so glad. So girls, this has been amazing. Look at that, 10 to 11, we did it. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will take pictures of what I'm wearing, a full shot so you can see it. The links, if you pop my name, the whole box should pop up, or it'll show also in the top, all of the links. You have an awesome day. I guess I should fluff my hair. And we will catch you on Tuesday for the next live, but I'll be posting throughout the week, every day. Love you guys. Take care. Bye for now.